Okay, so I have to admit I haven't made a console video for some time, and that's because we didn't actually have a lot of videos or, well, any content from Riot themselves. Now, what I'm expecting is most likely we're gonna be getting next gen Valorant for the new consoles, and this is pretty good news. But before I get into that, I actually want to talk about history of Valorant. Valorant has actually been quite a few years in development, but the last 3 years, so since 2017, it's been, been developing basically. And I think the same thing happened with League of Legends, right? It's been on development of PC and then it came out to other platforms. Basically, this game, people are saying that it's trying to kill CSGO. And while this may be true, they have an advantage CSGO might not ever have, and that is being on the console and mobile. That's what they're trying, to do for the League of Legends, especially with League of Legends Wild Rift, which is coming out. I think the same steps will be happening for Valorant. But to first, to reap the rewards, to actually get the apple from a tree, you have to plant the seeds first and wait a little. So what they're trying to do first is actually, improve the game, fix the game, improve it in any aspect possible. And the next thing we're probably getting is episode 2, right? So episode 1 was PC exclusive. League of Legends has been PC exclusive for quite some time, and seeing how Riot, does these great games and great type of games, in my honest opinion, you can definitely see that they will be doing this for some time. So Valorant will be a long-term project. Now we have PS5 and Xbox Series X coming out, right? That's a pretty important factor. The other thing we're also getting is the new episode 2. Now episode 2 is actually pretty much important. Also, what do you think about the aim assist? Let me know down in comments below, because this is a topic we're also going to be discussing in this video. Now episode 2 is actually a fresh start for Valorant. You see, episode 1 was more geared off adding new maps, because they want a total of 7 competitive maps in Valorant, which is so it makes best of 5s playable for esports. So esports is also something we're gonna be looking into this video. But look, Valorant console, does it need aim assist? Well, they did, add the controller support. They did add the controller buttons already, if you did not know. So aim assist might be there. They're trying to not add the aim assist, so that is entirely up to them. They're seeing, do we need aim assist for, PS5 and Xbox Series X? It's definitely interesting how it plays out, especially for such a game. It's, it's already in development, but it's very hard to make, Valorant for console when you have a controller, right? When you have a controller, they want to keep the competitive integrity, well, basically in focus. They don't want to, add aim assist later on, and, people just start using the controllers because the aim assist is super strong. Now, Valorant's episode 2 will feature 6 new agents and 2 new maps. Now, what we're seeing before Valorant console is actually Valorant Mobile. There's already been some leaks for Valorant Mobile, and, well, Valorant has actually hinted that, mobile might be coming soon, and it's not going to be coming out in 2022. Based on what we're seeing, on the leaks, it's very much possible that we're going to be seeing in the first to second quarter, we're going to be seeing something for mobile. So that might be either be, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, something like that, and definitely not later, in my honest opinion. I definitely think like a mobile is a great way to actually hit the marketplace, just like PUBG did. PUBG actually, posted for mobile, and it worked out great for them. And same can happen for consoles with a new generation consoles out. Games are scarce. Games are scarce for the new consoles. We definitely gotta see what's in the store. There's not a lot of games, and free-to-play games are something that's not available a lot on the consoles. Let's be honest here. You have a lot of free-to-play games on the PC, but on consoles you have about, 8 big franchise games like Warzone. I think Rainbow Six Siege is not even free when it should be potentially. Not everyone can buy a PS5 and then buy 60-euro games. Like, some people, like, okay, let's be honest, most people that play video games are below 18 or 18 to 24, just like me, and students can't buy these games. So free games are actually a great way for both companies and the players to get something out of it. So Valorant, on consoles will be free, of course, because it's also free on the PC, and that can actually be great. It can definitely run, on 60 FPS as well, which the PS4 could barely or couldn't handle at all, which I think is pretty much great. So that's another thing we will see. One big reason why, Call of Duty and other big games are still, relevant, because they keep up to date. Just for example, Overwatch went on Switch. Not a lot of people, prefer that. Not a lot of people cared, but people on Switch were actually very happy. Same goes for Call of Duty Mobile. Not a lot of people in Asia, or most of, can't actually afford, a PS4. So what they can do instead is just buy a mobile. For example, Philippines. A huge market in Philippines is PUBG on mobile, and well, Valorant would be as well. Keeping up with date would make them, alive for the next 5 to 10 years, while CSGO would either have to step it up or else Valorant would have to take over, right? So the only way, as I was saying in my previous videos, the only way you can actually do this is make a really, really good PC game. So for example, like Overwatch League, when they went all into esports, making it one of the biggest, esport games. That's one way to, continue updating it, just like CSGO did. So they already updating the game for 7 years, like League of Legends as well, where they, did both of this, like League of Legends and CSGO, basically establishing a free market, where it establishes itself. Or 3, you can adapt and actually do it like PUBG and Call of Duty. Post it to mobile and, gain some easy players. It's a new strategy that's been prevalent for the last 3 years, where they're posting, Valorant is definitely coming to mobile when, these big companies are actually posting their games on mobile. They hire a few developers, they pay like, I don't know, 50k to, get this game developed, or probably even more, 100k, and, the results are simply just great for the company itself. Anyway, if you want to see more videos on this, if you want to keep up to date, definitely be sure to subscribe to my channel, as I will have more Valorant console info soon. Be sure to check out my other videos, and this Fatman signing out. Peace, guys.